Alright lads, so it's finally time for us to react to the 3 new character gameplay, that being FINDORR, Abirama. So if you haven't already seen it, we did react to the characters' stats and skills earlier this morning. They're actually 3 pretty decent characters. The Elephant U is the farming character of the banner. Unfortunately, he does have a human killer, but he has a good stride attacks and high berserker that it really doesn't matter. If you actually want to use him, you can definitely do that. Abirama is one of the best NAD characters in the game. He doesn't really have like insane survivability like Jushra does have, but he has really high damage output, which is insane because they also did give him guard break, which is also just insane for this type of character. And yeah, FINDORR, who's also a pretty good NAD character, more so built for arena, but not too bad. So overall, these 3 new characters, they aren't bad. There isn't really a massive reason to summon for them, in my opinion, because it's these 3 characters. Who actually cares about these characters? But it's still cool to see them in the game, and all 3 characters do have some value, so if you eventually do pull them in the future, you might actually use them. I will. I know I will. So, anyway, here we go. Right into the gameplay. I'm actually kind of excited to see how they do look in-game, because we've never, again, seen these characters in-game before. We've seen FINDORR as a 4-star, and we've yet to see the other 2 characters as any kind of playable character. So, starting off, we have... How do you say his name, fam? Did they say it right? I know this man practiced it, fam. Nirgge. Nirgge. Okay, there we go. And his model looks absolutely terrible. Ew. At least, yeah, that looks bad. So he's pretty decent. He has the team party heal every time you get into another room, which is kind of cool. He has the increased power droplet by 30%, which is also pretty good. He has the 50%. I'm pretty sure they're going to mention it, right? 50% crystal and jaw drop rate. That's insane. That is kind of insane. For me, I pretty much farmed all the crystals and jewels, but if a new player does get their hand on this character, that's not too bad. Save yourself a couple soul tickets, right? It's not too bad. I like it. More easy farming, I'll take it. And also, yeah, he has good shrine attacks. He's overall a decent character, just lacks a good killer, that being human killer, unfortunately. But, you know, he is going to get a Senko on floor probably sometime in the future, so getting him isn't really going to be a bad thing. But I can't just get over how bad that model is. Not that it looks terrible. It does look terrible. I don't... Ew! That looks so bad. That looks so bad. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I know people hate on Giriko, because Giriko looks ugly. They're supposed to be. He's supposed to look like this. I'm not saying Ken I did a bad job at doing this, but good lord, does he look... That looks terrible. So, I'm actually a bit disappointed, I'll say from the get-go, because if you did see my video earlier this morning, Soldex's information said his NAD string was actually Nellio's NAD string. It's not that. What he does have, though, which is kind of unique, is that all 4 hits of his NAD string are AoE attacks. So you can see that there, when he does attack, they're all 4 AoE, which is kind of cool. I guess it just adds to the bit of range to him. Not like it really matters, he's not a NAD character to begin with, but... I don't know. It's been a minute since I even remembered this character. I was kind of expecting to be more elephant-like instead of like half human. And it just looks so weird. It just looks so weird. That's his lunge. It's a decent lunge. Not the furthest distance, but it doesn't ruin him. Just him jumping, okay. Its SA2 is a 2000 length beam. It's 2500, so that's decent. I'm not expecting amazing visuals here too. It's very basic stuff. I mean, again, I don't really think they can do much with this type of character. And his full screen was just literally just the elephant stomp. It's like, okay. I'm curious to what the special is going to be though. Hopefully it's good in it. Hopefully it's good. Gran Rudo di Tierra. I think I said that right. Okay. Oh, not the buildings! No! Man's got the building killer. They brought back the buildings, fam. Stark and Barragan wasn't enough, and they just great. That's how you know when Killer have no idea what to do. They just throw in buildings. It's so random. But next up we have FINDORR, and that's kind of cool. He finally got his 5-star version, and he has a holo kill on for the heart attribute, which is something that we've needed. But unfortunately, he's an ad character, so he isn't the heart holo killer that we actually needed. And we need it soon, hopefully, right? But overall, this character, I think, is the... He's not bad, again, because he has guard break, which is great. He has flurry. He has, you know, he has a lower bruiser. That's the problem with this character. You know, Abirama has insane bruiser numbers and also guard break, right? Which is kind of insane. This character doesn't really have that. What he does have, though, is slow and a chance to inflict slow every 5 seconds. He also picks up long stride in arena, so in my opinion, he's definitely the arena character of the banner, very similar to Jackie, for example, where he isn't an arena banner character. You know, he didn't get an arena banner, but he is one of the few premium characters, I guess, that you can use in arena. And he will perform relatively well in arena, in my opinion. I don't think it's going to be too bad. I just NAD string, though. Looks pretty nice. Very similar to the 4-star version. So I kind of like they made him before a NAD character, because I feel like his NAD string is quite cool. in the way it comes out. That's his SA1. Pretty decent. Not too bad, but again, you don't really need to ever use his strong attacks, which is the good thing about this character, which is great. Its SA2 is the Vortex. Great crowd control for an ad character, in my opinion. And also has a pretty good chance to inflict slow, not about to say weakening. And he SA3 is just a full screen. Decent, decent. Vigil's nothing too amazing. A shout out to Nika. Bro, too many names that sound like that specific Too many names that sound like that word, fam. Here we go. Cero, yeah? Let's see what you got. Don't shoot a building. Okay, he didn't shoot a building. Look nice, though. I like it. Again, simple, but I like it. I like that particular shot right there. Make sure a decent thumbnail, in my opinion. And last but not least, we have Abirama. Very excited about him. Oh my god, his model looks absolutely horrendous. Look at the face. Look at the top of it. Why his face? I don't know. I expected his face to be more slim. I don't know why. He looks cool, though. I think he looks pretty good. He doesn't look as hideous as the elephant guy. And he does have a Espada kill. So he is your Espada character. And your Espada Guild Quest character, right? He has extra damage in Guild Quest. He has extra range damage in Guild Quest. Extra killer damage in Guild Quest. He has a very high bruiser with the 30% NAD. So a very good link for your technique NAD characters. Amazing. He's someone you definitely want to have in the future. Maybe not now, but in the future, if you ever fill up, someone good to have. He's a very good character, especially if you are someone that does struggle in Guild Quest for the Espada week. Getting this Abirama is going to be pretty good. Yeah, he has so much NAD damage. It's actually kind of insane. Because, like, it's showing us all how far they're pushing this power creep. They're kind of putting on guard break on a lot of characters, which I think is a good thing. Because every time they release a NAD character that didn't have guard break, it kind of ruins them. Sergeant, for example. Sergeant and Kaname came out on the same banner. We're kind of seeing a very similar thing here with Abirama and also FINDORR. Where FINDORR got lower NADs, but more DR. But he got guard break. With Sergeant, he got more NADs, but no guard break to kind of make up for that. In this case, though, they kind of just disregarded that balance and just gave him insane NAD numbers and also guard break. So whereas Sergeant and Kaname were kind of balanced in terms of, like, one got guard break but less damage, one didn't but more damage, in this case, they didn't care. They just gave him more damage and guard break. Oh, his Najin looks nice too. His model looks, can I actually really like this character. That's a really, I say cute? Nah. It's a really cool Najin. It reminds me of Hawks from My Hero. He doesn't look goofy flying around too. SA1 is just him again doing more flower attacks. Feather attacks, not flower. SA2 is also a 2,500 LP. Okay, didn't realize that. And then his SA3 should be a full screen, right? Again, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, it's okay. It is decent. It doesn't matter about his SA, honestly, because he's an ad character, right? With guard break, so you're very rarely going to use your strong attacks. Now let's see the ultimate, though. Okay, that was a decent thumbnail. Ooh, I'm seeing multiple spots to put a thumbnail. I like that. I would have liked to see, to have a better finisher, not gonna lie. It's cool to see him fly across the screen at the end. He looks a bit slim there, not gonna lie. But, that's cool. I like it. So, overall, lads, three decent characters. These are someone that I can see myself using. I can definitely see myself using Abirama. Could potentially see myself using FINDORR in Arena. And could potentially see myself using this elephant guy as my, just not personally use him as a main, but definitely have my team just to farm crystals or jewels, right? Because even if I have, max crystal and jewels, I still want to just, maybe just collect some, right? Because then I could sell them and get more gold. So overall, three pretty decent characters. Unfortunately, though, the character choices themselves aren't anything too amazing because it's these three factions. I don't think that many people are excited for them, but that's perfectly fine. If you don't like them, do something for them. But they're good. So if you do like them, and you do something for them, you go some good characters. Still nothing really too bad to complain about personally. Can't wait to eventually get the day where we finally get an Aaroniero. With the way they've been treating these mid-month characters, I wouldn't mind Aaroniero getting a mid-month treatment. I would personally prefer an arena character because then he gets havoc. But if they want to throw Flurry Guard Break onto him, we'll take it. But overall, let me know what you'd like to think about these three characters' gameplays in the console. And I'll see you next time. Peace.